Good evening.
Good evening, teacher.
Nobody's here yet.
It's the sturdy kind that doesn't mind the snow. It's beginning to
Well, wait a few minutes, Iris. I don't know where the other students are.
soon the bells
Okay, teacher.
start. And the thing that'll make them ring is the carol that you sing right within your heart. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Toys in every store. But the prettiest sight to see is the holly that will be
Hi, guys.
on your own front door.
Hi, good evening.
Sure, it's Christmas once more.
Having problems getting in, guys?
Good evening, teacher.
Good evening. Were you having problems getting in?
Teacher.
Hi. ¿Tenían problemas
It's
de entrar?
beginning to look
Good evening.
a lot
Sí, por el celular.
Christmas.
Ah,
Mientras
okay.
llego a casa.
Okay. So we'll wait a couple of minutes.
Everywhere you go, take a look at the 5 and 10. It's glistening once again with candy canes and silver lanes that glow. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
Good evening, Antonio. Antonio, wow, you're here.
But the prettiest
Francisco.
sight to see is the holly that will be
Hello.
on your own
Hi.
front door.
Good evening.
Sylvia. Good evening,
There are
Sylvia.
hop-along boots and a pistol that shoots is the wish of Barney and Ben. Dolls that'll talk and will go for a walk is the hope of Jenny
Good
and
evening,
Jen.
Gloria.
And Mom and Dad can hardly wait for school to start again. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Everywhere you go, there's a tree in the Grand Hotel, one in the park as well. It's the sturdy kind that doesn't mind the snow. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Soon the bells will start, and the thing that'll make them ring is the carol that you sing right within your heart. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Toys in every store. But the prettiest sight to see is the holly that will be on your own front door. sure it's Christmas once more.
How are you tonight?
How are you, teacher?
Good?
Good.
I'm doing well.
Okay.
Good, how are you?
Fine.
And you?
Fine. One more day after tomorrow, after today. If you haven't completed your homework or your final exam, you have until tomorrow before class, okay?
Okay,
Okay? Okay.
okay, teacher.
Yeah, if for those that they didn't haven't completed yet. Okay, let's see who's here. Ana María Campos.
Present, teacher.
Cristina,
Present, teacher.
Daniel, Edith, Francisco. If you don't, please tell me present, because if you don't tell me, Freddie, Gabriela,
Present, teacher.
Gloria, here, Herbert,
Good evening, teacher. Present.
Herbert, you need to do your activities in the platform. Iris,
Present.
Jacqueline,
Teacher, no
Yes.
sé si ya me mencionó, present, Frank, hasta ahorita consigo unos headset.
Francisco, yes.
Ok, present.
Jacqueline, José, Luis, Albert,
Present, teacher.
Marco,
You're here, present.
Mario, here.
Present, teacher.
Norma, Olinda,
Present, teacher.
Patricia, Rosa Hilda, Silvia,
Present, teacher.
David,
Present, teacher.
Wilson,
Present, teacher.
and Zaira. Okay, good. Okay, so today we'll continue.
I'm here, teacher.
Who?
Jacqueline.
Okay. We'll continue with our, remember our presentations, oral presentations. Some of you didn't do it on Friday, so today is the day we're going to do it. Okay. Yes. So I have, I think I have, Jacqueline did it with Albert. Olinda, I think Olinda. Oh, no, Olinda did it. Wilson, yes, you did it. Wilson, Jacqueline, Luis, Sylvia. No, Sylvia did it. Iris, you ready? Iris, you ready for your presentation?
No, teacher, aún no.
Es hoy. Solo hoy es el último día. Le doy unos 10 minutos para que prepare. Olinda? No. Olinda
Teacher,
did it.
okay.
Yeah, you did it. Francisco, right? Francisco. Si no lo hacen, no van a sacar buena nota. Francisco. Cristina.
Hey, teacher. I'm Herbert.
You ready,
Hello?
Herb? You want to
Yes.
do? Okay,
Yes.
let's go.
And ¿cómo se dice esto? Le voy a compartir la pantalla del teléfono.
Share the screen. You're going to share the screen.
I share my screen.
Okay. Okay.
From my phone.
Okay.
Okay. Compartir pantalla. Exposición de información sensible. Ya pueden ver lo de mi pantalla.
Yes, I can see myself.
Quiero ver si aquí está. Ve, yo...
There.
Permítame un segundito. You can see the map.
Yes, I can see.
Okay. I work at Banco Cuscatlán del Salvador. It's a finance entity. It's located in Santa Tecla, behind of Liceo. Behind of.
Behind, not behind of, behind.
Behind Liceo Francés.
Okay.
Liceo Francés are here. This is Liceo Francés. This is part of this Liceo. And Liceo Francés next to the building CISA.
CISA's building.
Yes. Is this. When you come in the Pan American Highway, you need to turn right in the 10.5 kilometer. Is that here?
Oh, so you turn right in, you turn right on Avenida Boquerón, no?
Yes,
okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
In Avenida Boquerón. And when you pass the mall, Las Ramblas. Las Ramblas Mall is here.
Okay.
Yes, so you go in the highway, Pan American Highway, and you turn right and 10.5 kilometer. And when you pass the mall, Las Ramblas, and you can see one road with the name of the bank. The rock is this, and have the name of the bank, Banco Cuscatlán del Salvador. You can also see a giant screen. Giant screen screen with ads of financial products. Here, this is the giant
screen.
Giant screen, yes, with the ads of finance products. If you can in bus, the point where you need a stand-up is in Malas Ramblas. Here, you need a stand-up in the bus.
You need to, you mean wait at the bus stop. Is that what you want to say?
Yes.
Okay.
Come on, if If you came in bus. Si tú vienes en bus,
if you come by bus.
if you come by bus,
Mhm.
the point where you need to stand up, el punto donde tú necesitas pararte es
Stop where you need to stop, where you need to stop.
where you need to stop.
Mhm.
Stop también significa pararse de ponerse de pie.
No, pararse, stand up, like when you're sitting, and
Yes.
when you're sitting and I say stand up, right?
Exacto.
But,
Como en el
when
bus.
when you get off the bus, right?
Ujú, ujú.
You get off at the stop, at the bus stop,
O
not
that-
stand up. Mhm.
yes, but when in El Salvador,
Mhm.
when you need to stand up one, ¿cómo se dice? Cuadra.
One block, one block.
One block
Uh-huh.
before of your bus stop.
Not stand up. You need to get off. Bajarse. Bajarse, you want to say?
No. En español se lo voy a decir. Uno en El Salvador se tiene que parar una cuadra antes de la parada donde se va a bajar.
Pero usted, you mean wait for the bus. Esperar el bus una cuadra antes.
No, uno va, pues por eso digo, if you came in bus, si tú vienes en bus, yo le digo, the point where you need to stand up is in Malas Ramblas. El punto donde tú necesitas pararte es en el...
Pararte significa bajarse del bus, ¿verdad?
No, pararse es que, por ejemplo, se lo explico en español porque me va a complicar un poco en inglés.
Pero es que
Pero
no
bueno.
se dice stand up en inglés. Stand up es cuando usted está sentado y yo le digo párese.
Exacto, es que eso se hace.
Pero
Es que eso
no en un bus.
Sí, en un bus. En El Salvador.
Sí, lo que le quiere decir quizás es que en El Salvador usted toma el bus, pero digamos va a llegar a un punto, pero no se levanta llegando al punto, sino que se levanta antes del asiento del bus para llegar al punto.
Strange.
Teacher.
Es como avisar al
Very
cliente que va a
strange.
bajar en X lugar. Con
You have
anticipación.
to wait. Yes, you have to wait. Like you have to be.
Se pone en pie una cuadra antes de bajarse.
Porque
Ajá.
si no, no se queda ahí. Se lo
Porque el
lleva.
conductor no espera, lo baja hasta la siguiente parada.
Exacto, el conductor no se detiene. Porque... Ujú.
So you need to stand up on the bus, right?
On the bus.
On the bus. Stand up on the bus 1 block before your stop. Yeah?
That's right.
Exacto.
Okay. O
Y
sea, no hay timbres ahí en el bus.
Sí hay timbres, pero la mayoría de los
Doesn't work.
motoristas así son. No paran donde debería de ser.
Because over there in my country, you go like this, you tick, and the man knows that he has to stop, right?
How do you say?
But they stop at the bus stop. Here in San Salvador, they stop anywhere, right? Aquí paran en cualquier lugar, no paran en los asignados stops,
That's
right?
Right.
Maybe in occasion.
Okay, so you need to stand up before on the bus, right?
On the bus.
1 block before you stop, right?
Yes. In this case, you need to stand up on the bus in Malas Ramblas. Here, you stand up on the bus. Para to the conductor.
So the driver of the
bus understand that you
need to stop there, right?
Yes. Yes. Yo busqué la palabra porque perdón. I found the word of pasarela, que nosotros le conocemos acá, y yo encontré pedestrian walkway, pedestrian walkway.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And the bus stop is in the pedestrian walkway in front of the building.
Like, okay.
Here.
Okay.
Yes. Here is the pedestrian walkway.
Mm-hmm.
In front of CISA building. In Banco Cuscatlán, I do my job. My job consists in analysis case. And currently I do additional activities related to social coexistence.
Coexistence.
Don't confuse when you come to see me to the bank. Next to the administrative office, that's here. We have an agency. That is this. It is the agency. We have an agency, and occasionally people get confused with the place. With this and this. The entrance of administrative office are in the place where you see a security bar with a security man. Is here. Here.
Security guard.
Security, ¿cómo?
Guard.
Guardia de seguridad.
Guard.
Ok.
Security guard.
Y security bar, yo encontré que eso era lo que nosotros le llamamos la pluma.
Like a pin, we call it a pin.
The pen. Pero la pluma es la que se levanta para que pasen los autos.
Yeah. Security guard is the man, right? It's the man. And security, what did you say? Band.
Security bar.
Like a bar. No, like a pin, I would say. Pin.
Oh, okay. The place where you see a pen and security bar.
Okay.
Security guard. And finally, I love the place and I love the big parking lot that we have.
And you have a beautiful park right across the street, right?
Yes,
park.
The park is here.
Yeah, nice area. That's a nice area.
Yeah, it's very fresh.
The
night, the fresh llega hasta los bones.
My God, you find that fresh? Cool, you mean cool air. Cool.
Yes.
But it's not that cool. Okay. Very good.
Okay. Thank you.
Very good. Very, very good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's see. Ana Maria Campos did it. Let's see who else. Olinda, David, Silvia, Freddy. Francisco, you ready? Francisco? Cristina? Antonio?
No lo he hecho, teacher.
What, Antonio?
No lo he hecho.
And let's see, Patricia? Daniel? Are you ready, Daniel? Creo que Daniel lo hizo. Did you? Yeah, you did it.
Teacher, ya
yeah.
pasé también.
Yeah, I know. Iris?
Yes, teacher, already.
Okay, let's go.
Me, teacher, Mario.
And Mario after Iris, okay? Iris, you ready? Yeah, okay.
Yes. I working be BMM y asociados SASD. Public accountants and auditors. I work at in front my store.
I work in front of.
I work in front of my store, more or less 2 blocks of CNR. On the right, Metro Sur. Of the left, Pollos Real. Behind of the right at the corner of before the
No,
right.
too many prepositions. Repeat that. Solo una preposición.
Behind.
Can you read?
Behind. At the corner.
Behind at the corner, no.
Behind or before the bridge? No.
Can you make it larger? Pueden hacer más grande la foto. Okay. So you work in, no. You see, you cannot have 2 prepositions. You cannot say I work at in front. It's too many. I work at BMM y asociados, right? I work at public accountant and auditors. BMM y asociados is in front of Mili store, right? This BMM asociados is in front of the store, more or less 2 blocks from CNR, right? 2 blocks from CNR, or from Metro Sur, right?
Okay.
From Metro Sur.
Of the left Pollo Real.
On the left of Pollo Real. Behind. No, aquí, this bridge, what is bridge?
Puente.
Okay, so where is the puente? Because here tiene muchas preposiciones, tiene behind, a la derecha, a la esquina, antes, y el puente, pero no. Too many prepositions, only one. Is it before, or is it around the corner, or is
at the
it?
corner, the bridge.
Of the corner, okay, at the corner of the bridge. Along the street, continue.
Along the street, there is a premium car wash. To one side, it is Office Depot. A specific address is First Poniente Street and 47 North Avenue, Condominium Villas de Normandía, apartment 4B. By the way, the street CNR in First Poniente is under construction.
La primera calle on where CNR is, right?
Yes.
It's under construction, so you cannot go there, right? Go through there. Okay. And what do you do there? You are a lawyer. Are you a lawyer or accountant? No, it's accounting office. An accountant.
I am assistant administrative.
Okay, administrative assistant.
Sí.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Good. You need to watch, be careful on the use of prepositions, okay?
Okay, teacher.
Okay, thank you, Iris. Okay, Maurice, Mario. Mario.
Share.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I work at Air Connection VIP in the airport. From my home, I take the Comalapa Highway.
Mm-hmm.
Along the highway, in the end, you turn left.
At the end of the highway.
At the end of
highway, you turn left.
Okay. Pass the boarding ticket check. You see a parking lot on the left. Opposite the parking lot is the airport main entrance. Cross the main entrance of the airport and turn right. There you will see a security control. Cross to the security checkpoint and turn left. Continue straight about 300 meters. My place of work is in front at gate number 14. No, 14. Okay. Okay. There are many planes in front of my workplace. My workplace is located between Burger King and the toilet. In front I can see the landing track.
Mm.
There are many duty-free shops around. There are many people from other countries. There is a small toilet. That's it. It's no more.
Okay.
It's no more interesting.
Well, you see, the most interesting thing about your job is that you see different people every day.
Yeah, every day.
And it makes you dream of taking a plane and whoosh, going away, right? Every day.
Every day, every hour.
Yeah. Very busy, the airport. Yes.
Yeah. It's no vacation.
No vacation.
No vacation.
Very good, Mario. Thank you. Okay, who's next? Who's missed presentations? Silvia? No, Silvia's done. Who did I have? Wilson is done. Edith. Antonio. Francisco. Rosa
Ok, teacher. Solo que yo no le voy a poder presentar, solo le voy a leer mi descripción.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. I work at Banco Cuscatlán. Banco Cuscatlán is on kilometer 10.5. Next to CISA, how do you say seguros in English?
Insurance.
Insurance.
Mhm.
Next to CISA insurance.
Mhm.
There are many people works. My workplace has a cafeteria.
Mhm.
For me, is the best place to work in El Salvador.
Mhm. Why?
Because it's a beautiful place and clean and
Mhm.
have a very beneficious
Benefits.
benefit,
Many benefits.
have many benefits for all empleados.
Employees.
Okay, for all employees.
Mhm.
And around there are have many options for it.
To eat.
For
To eat.
to eat.
No, to eat. Many options to eat.
Okay, many options to eat.
Mhm.
For example, pollo campero, Wendy and others. To have around a tennis club. Inside, there is a cafeteria. I have in my office have a two station coffee or coffee station.
So in your office there is 2 coffee stations. There are 2 coffee stations.
Okay. Is only teacher.
So many of you work there, right?
Okay.
Right? Thank you,
Right.
Isolda. Muchos de ustedes trabajan ahí. Many of you work there, right?
Yes. Silvita, Steve, Christy.
Many.
Herbert.
Herbert. Wow. Very
Yes.
good. Thank you, Rosaida. Very good.
Bueno.
Patrice. Yes, Patricia.
My turn.
1 minute. My turn. I have been calling you for an hour. Francisco. Nothing. Francisco. Nothing. Francisco. Daniel. Wait 1 minute, Francisco. Daniel.
Hi, teacher.
Are you ready?
Ya fue de los primeros que pasó.
Ah, sí, verdad. Ana María Campos. Ana María Campos did too. Herbert, Gabriela. Let's see, Gabriela. Cristina. Cristina. Let's see. Okay, Francisco, go ahead. Francisco?
Okay, teacher. I work at the Avianca call center. My job is located on Boulevard Los Próceres, Palermo, 350, San Salvador, CP 1101. It is before McDonald's in front of Francisco Gaviria University. It is a very good and fun place to work. We have a game room, a gym, cafeteria, and cinema, relaxation rooms. Cinema. And relaxation rooms. They are always full vendors of, for example, tacos, pupusas, whatever.
Wow. So you work in the building? Is it the building? What's the name of the? You're like next? No, opposite your building is you have Mr. Donuts. Salvador del Mundo, is it? No, I'm wrong.
No, Boulevard Los Próceres.
Ah, okay.
From the Francisco, UCA.
Yes, that's why I
UCA.
was telling you, because University Francisco Gavidia is
No,
not
yes,
on Proceres.
José Simeón Cañas.
Yes, I was
Yes,
wondering. I
sorry.
said, my God.
Yes.
Mr. Donuts,
Mr.
UCA.
Donuts, gasolinera, ¿cómo se dice?
How do you say gasolinera, guys? How do you say
Full-
gasolinera?
Full station.
Full station.
Full station.
No. How do you say gasolinera, guys?
Gas station.
Gas station or petrol station, right?
Okay. Puma.
Okay.
Next to my work. Only one.
So it's on Boulevard Los Próceres where you work, right?
Yes.
It's a call center.
Yes. Is idioma, ¿cómo se dice? Language in English, Portuguese, and Spanish.
You have different accounts.
Yes, my area
in my area,
is chat.
You chat.
I am a supervisor of chat.
In Spanish or English?
In Spanish, maybe often. In English.
Sometimes.
I prepared in this moment. In the future, maybe.
Okay, very good.
Supervisor of English, yes.
Okay, very good. Okay, thank you. Anybody else? No, guys? Going once, going twice. Edith, Antonio, Patricia, Cristina, last chance.
Me, teacher.
Who, me? Okay. Cristina, go ahead.
Me to work in the Banco Cuscatlán.
Oh my God, it's a very popular place there. You want to get me a job there? Thank you.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Okay. I work in the pyramid building of Banco Cuscatlán. It's located at kilometer 10.5 on the road Santa Tecla. It's on Avenue El Boquerón. It's next to the CISA building, and above is the Cuscatlán Sports Complex. And in the next corner, there is small Las Ramblas. And inside the building, my department is compliance. My workplace is on the ground floor, next to cafeteria, between the audit and credit department, and it's in front the custody department. Only, teacher.
So you work on the ground floor, right?
Yes, la planta baja.
Ground floor. Okay, very good. And so you all work at the same place with Wilson, right? I know Herbert.
Herbert, Rosailda, and Steve, and Sylvia.
Okay, very good. Okay, thank you, Christina.
Okay.
Okay, going once, twice, that's it. C'est tout? Okay, so so continuing with our agenda, we're going to do a listening activity, okay? This site is good for listening, and they have little exercises. I'm going to share the link. And the listening, it's about how many verb tenses does English have? How many verb tenses do you think the English language have? Do you know? Anybody? Do you know how many verb tenses English has, the language? Take a guess. How many? Present, past, what else? How many?
Basic.
How many tenses do we have in the English language? Do you know how many? So we have present, simple past. What else? Future. What else?
Past participle.
The past participle, no, it's not a tense. It's
Okay.
It's like you need it for other tenses. But the future, what else? These are the basic ones, right? That we learn at the beginning. We learned the simple present, the past, and the future.
Past
These are
and future.
These are the basic ones. So we're going to listen to this talk, okay? I'm going to share with you so you know. I'm going to share the link here. The link to this site. I don't know if you ever heard about TED lessons. I'm going to share it in the chat.
Okay.
You can use it to practice listening. This is in the chat, teded.com lessons. And here you have many lessons. Okay, here. You can go here, and then you have many with different subjects, different. So this one, it's about how many tenses does the English language have? So we're going to listen. And after we listen, I'm going to ask you some questions, discussion questions about this, okay? Here we go. It says here at the beginning of the video, it says the past, the present, and the future. It's like a quote. The past, the present, and the future walked into a bar. It was tense. It's a joke, guys. Okay, let's continue.
Grammatical tense is how languages talk about time without explicitly naming time periods, by instead modifying verbs to specify when action occurs. So how many different tenses are there in a language like English? At first, the answer seems obvious. There's past, present, and future. But thanks to something called grammatical aspect, each of those time periods actually divides further. There are 4 kinds of aspect. In the continuous or progressive aspect, the actions are still happening at the time of reference. The perfect aspect describes actions that are finished. The perfect progressive aspect is a combination, describing a completed part of a continuous action. And finally, there's the simple aspect, the basic form of the past, present, and future tense, where an action is not specified as continuous or discrete. That's all a little hard to follow, so let's see how it works in action. Let's say your friends tell you they went on a secret naval mission to collect evidence of a mysterious sea creature. The tense sets the overall frame of reference in the past, but within that, there are many options. Your friends might say a creature attacked their boat. That's the past simple, the most general aspect, which gives no further clarification. They were sleeping when it happened, a continuous process underway at that point. They might also tell you they had departed from Nantucket to describe an action completed even earlier. That's an example of the past perfect. Or that they had been sailing for 3 weeks, something that was ongoing up until that point. In the present, they tell you that they still search for the creature today, their present simple activity. Perhaps they are preparing for their next mission, continuously as they speak. And they have built a special submarine for it, a completed achievement. Plus, if they have been researching possible sightings of the creature, it's something they've been doing for a while and are still doing now, making it present perfect progressive. So what does this next mission hold? You know it still hasn't happened because they will depart next week, the future simple. Your friends will be searching for the elusive creature, an extended continuous undertaking. They tell you the submarine will have reached uncharted depths a month from now. That's a confident prediction about what will be achieved by a specific point in the future, a point at which they will have been voyaging for 3 weeks in the future perfect progressive. The key insight to all these different tenses is that each sentence takes place in a specific moment, whether it's past, present, or future. The point of aspects is that they tell you, as of that moment, the status of the action. In total, they give us 12 possibilities in English. What about other languages? Some, like French, Swahili, and Russian, take a similar approach to English. Others describe and divide time differently. Some have fewer grammatical tenses, like Japanese, which only distinguishes past from non-past. Buli and Tukangbesi, which only distinguish future from non-future. And Mandarin Chinese, with no verb tenses at all, only aspect. On the other hand, languages like Yagua split past tense into multiple degrees, like whether something happened hours, weeks, or years ago. In others, tenses are intertwined with moods that convey urgency, necessity, or probability of events. This makes translation difficult, but not impossible. Speakers of most languages without certain tenses can express the same ideas with auxiliary words like would or did, or by specifying the time they mean. Are the variations from language to language just different ways of describing the same fundamental reality? Or do their diverse structures reflect different ways of thinking about the world, and even time itself? And if so, what other ways of conceiving time may be out there? TED-Ed is a nonprofit. If you value our work, please consider supporting it on patreon.com/TED-Ed. Periods.
Guys. Too fast? So how many verb tenses there are? Guys? How many verb tenses?
12 possibility.
12, right? Here they mention each one.
Grammatical tense is how languages talk about time without explicitly naming time periods, by instead modifying verbs to specify when action occurs. So how many different tenses are there in a language like English? At first, the answer seems obvious. There's past, present, and future.
Okay, that's what we think, right? Past, present, and future. That's the obvious, the grammatical.
But thanks to something called grammatical aspect, each of those time periods actually divides further. There are 4 kinds of aspect. In the continuous or progressive aspect, the actions are still happening at the time of reference.
Okay, there are 4 aspects. This one that you will learn later is the continuous. Have you ever heard about this one? The simple present continuous, guys? No? This is the one now. What are you doing now? What are you doing? I'm listening to the teacher. I'm learning English. What are you doing now, this year, this month, now, this moment? So he is eating now. See, that's the continuous progressive aspect.
The perfect aspect describes actions that are finished.
And this is the present perfect, right? Something that is completed. The cup has been washed. The lesson has been completed, right? I have learned English. completed. This is the perfect one that you will learn later.
The perfect progressive aspect is a combination, describing a completed part of a continuous action. And finally,
so in this one, the progressive, the present perfect, you have the progressive form, right? He had been cycling. He had been cycling, right? It's complete, it's continuous. It's not completed.
there's the simple aspect, the basic form of the past, present, and future tense, where an action is not specified as continuous or discrete. That's all a little hard to follow, so let's see how it works in action. Let's say your friends tell you they went on a secret naval mission to collect evidence of a mysterious sea creature. The tense sets the overall frame of reference in the past, but within
this is the past, right? This is like a
that,
story.
there are many options. Your friends might say a creature attacked their boat. That's the past simple,
tense.
the most general aspect, which gives no further clarification. They were sleeping when it happened, a continuous process underway.
Okay, this is they were sleeping when they got attacked. So they were doing something when something happened.
At that point. They might also tell you they had departed from Nantucket to describe an action completed even earlier. That's an example of the past perfect.
That's the past perfect. They had departed.
Or that they had been sailing for 3 weeks, something that was ongoing up until that point.
Past perfect continuous.
In the present, they tell you that they still search for the creature today, their present simple activity. Perhaps they are preparing for their next mission, continuously as they speak. And they have built a special submarine for it, a completed achievement.
Present perfect.
Plus, if they have been researching possible sightings of the creature, it's something they've been doing for a while and are still doing now, making it present perfect progressive. So what does this next mission hold? You know it still hasn't happened because they will depart next week, the future simple. Your friends will be searching for the elusive creature, an extended continuous undertaking. They tell you the submarine will have reached uncharted depths a month from now. That's a confident prediction about what will be achieved by a specific point in the future, a point at which they will have been voyaging for 3 weeks in the future perfect progressive. The key insight to all these different tenses is that each sentence takes place in a specific moment, whether it's past, present, or future. The point of aspects is that they tell you, as of that moment, the status of the action. In total, they give us 12 possibilities in English.
Okay, so we have how many? 12, right? The present,
Right.
future, the past. I don't see the past here, but there's the past.
What about other
The future, the past perfect, the present perfect, the future perfect, the past progressive, the present progressive, the future progressive, the past perfect progressive, and the present perfect progressive. And you have someone here, future progressive. So these are 12 tenses that you are going to learn in the English language, which is nothing, right, compared to Spanish.
languages.
Yes.
Some, like French, Swahili, and Russian, take a similar approach to English. Others describe and divide time differently. Some have fewer grammatical tenses, like Japanese, which only distinguishes past from non-past. Buli and Tukangbesi, which only distinguish future from non-future. And Mandarin Chinese, with no verb tenses at all, only aspect. On the other hand, languages like Yagua split past tense into multiple degrees, like whether something happened hours, weeks, or years ago. In others, tenses are intertwined with moods that convey urgency, necessity, or probability of events. This makes translation difficult, but not impossible. Speakers of most languages without certain tenses can express the same ideas with auxiliary words like would or did, or by specifying the time they mean. Are the variations from language to language just different ways of describing the same fundamental reality? Or do their diverse structures reflect different ways of thinking about the world, and even time itself? And if so, what other ways of conceiving time may be out there? TED-Ed is a nonprofit.
Okay, let's see. There are questions. I logged in. Yes. Think. Let's see. Who can answer that? perfect aspect in English is mostly used to describe actions that, this is the present perfect. What do present perfect describe, guys, according to the video? Oops, sorry. A, B, or C? The present perfect. Anybody? Still happening, are completed, or start at the time of reference?
Sí.
You sure?
Still happening.
Still happening, completed, or start at the time of reference? Which one?
I believe is B.
B? See? Correct. Next question. Continues. The present continue, the continuous one. What does it describe?
Are still happening at the time of reference.
A.
Correct. Very good. The next one. How many tense aspect forms are there in English? Aspect.
Sí.
12.
12.
No, these are verb
Aspect.
tenses, but aspect.
Okay. 3.
3. Very good. 12. Is that the one? Wah, wah, wah. I thought it was aspect 3. In the sentence, they were sleeping when the creature attacked the boat. We use the past continuous form, were sleeping, to show that the heroes, what does it mean, that sentence? They were sleeping when attacked. That's the past continuous. They were sleeping with the simple past. What do we show? What are we showing?
Slept for long periods during the trip.
Slept for long.
He was sleeping.
A.
They were sleeping
when he was attacked. So he was sleeping
Yes,
and he was attacked. So we're asleep for a while and we're woken up by the attack. In the sentence, they had been sailing continuously for 3 weeks when the attack happened. The verb to sail has which tense aspect? What is it? Had been sailing.
Present progressive.
No, had.
Had been past.
Past continuous.
Past perfect continuous. Very good. What's the thing? When we reported to talk about, for example, I saw Laura, he told me, he told me that, see Laura, how would you explain that? No, this is too difficult. No, forget it. This, no, thank you. 2 more questions. Do you think the way we speak about time in our mother tongue, that would be, mother tongue is Spanish, your mother tongue is Spanish. You think it influences the way we experience time? La manera que habla del tiempo en español influencia la manera que experimenta tiempo. Guys, what do you think about this answer?
Yes.
Yes.
In which way?
Influid. Yes.
If you say, ya vas a ver cuando vengas a la casa.
And what are you saying there?
Involucra tiempo.
Ya vas a ver cuando llegues a la casa. What time is that? ¿Qué tiempo es that?
También hay personas que le dicen a uno, vaya, está bien, yo lo voy a buscar más ratito.
That's future, right?
Ajá.
Future, but sometimes immediately and sometimes no.
Sometimes it's immediate future. Like ahorita, ahorita or no?
Ahorita sometimes it's in the moment, right now. But in other cases it's in the future.
Oh, like when
aunque los colombianos, esa ahorita es después.
Really?
Sí.
You see, it's different. Even Spanish is different in different regions or cities or countries, right? It means different things. Your expressions like te voy a hablar más tarde. No. Sí, te voy a hablar
habla al
más.
rato y nunca le habla.
Sí, ajá, something like that. Te habla al rato.
Ahorita te llamo.
No, ahí nos vemos. I mean, what does it mean that, right? Ahí nos vemos. What do you mean when you say ahí nos vemos? O sea, ahí nos vemos hace 20, dentro de 20 años o what? Ahí nos vemos. Ahí te hablo. I mean, what does it mean that, right?
Right.
So I guess it's the way we experience the language. It's the same thing in English. Anyways, I shared the link so you can listen to different talks, lessons. You know, they have questions and they have discussion questions. That is good for listening. Okay, you need to practice your listening. Okay, so we're going to review a little bit again the prepositions of place. We're going to talk a little bit about furniture. This is our room, and there is and there are, okay? Here we see many things in this room, right? We have a night table, we have a lamp, our sheets, our pillows, our bed, chairs. We have a cat, I think. Curtains, a dog coming into the room, right? The door. There's a mirror, right? Curtains, there's walls. There's one window, there's books on the table, pencils and pens. We have a pair of sneakers or shoes here. We have a backpack or a bag under the table, and we have a carpet or a rug, right? So we have many things on the room. So this is what I'm going to share. Wait, let's share. Okay. I'm going to share this image. Okay, this image. This is our bedroom, right? And I'm going to share through WhatsApp. See if I have it here. Right. Through WhatsApp. Okay. This image. WhatsApp. I'm going to share a list of things. So you have to make sentences using there is and there are, and the list that I'm going to share in WhatsApp. Let me see if I get it here. Here. Okay, I shared it in WhatsApp. Maybe you can open it. Let me know. Okay. So there's a list like this one. Here. You're going to see this list. You see it? It's in WhatsApp. So here you have different things, a coffee pot, a cup, some notes, coffee cup, some books on the shelves, and you have the prepositions with where they are. And so, but you have to use there is and there are, okay? So each one of you will describe what you see, okay, in the room. So I'm going to share the picture again here, okay? So any of you, give me a sentence using there is and there are, and the picture I shared. 1 minute.
There is a window in the bedroom.
Wait 1 minute. Oops. Where was it? Okay. There is a window, right?
Yes.
There is a window in the room, right? There's a window in the room. Okay. Somebody else?
There are many books on the shelves.
There are many books on the shelves. Very good. We can say bookcase, or there are many books on the shelves. What else? Anybody?
Cell phone on the, ¿cómo se decía? Chair.
The list is there. You can see the list. The objects are there. You see the list? There is a cell phone. You have to use there is or there are. There is a cell phone.
Under in the chair.
The cell phone is not under the chair.
There is a cell phone on the chair.
There is a cell phone on the chair. This is a chair. It's on, right? Okay, what else? Anybody?
There is a window, middle of a pizarra. Books. Repisa. ¿Cómo se dice?
The list is there, guys. You see the list?
There is a coffee pot on the cabinet.
There is a coffee pot
on the cabinet.
Cabinet or table.
Table.
Hey.
Cabinet.
Yeah, like a cabinet or this is the coffee pot, right?
Right.
Okay.
There is a cup next to the coffee pot.
Very good. There's a cup next to the coffee pot, right?
Yes, right.
Okay.
There is a laptop on the bed.
There is a laptop on the bed. Okay, and next to the laptop, what do we have? Or next to the, or behind the
fan.
Or next to?
Next to fan.
There is a fan. There is a fan next to the laptop, right?
Yes.
Right.
What else?
There are some papers on the wall.
There are some like post-its, right? Post-its, right?
On the wall.
On the wall? No, what is this?
Board.
Like a board, like a bulletin board. You know, a bulletin board? Bulletin board. Bulletin board is like where you sometimes post news, right? Or anything you want to announce.
I see some papers
Here,
uh,
where?
between coffee and laptop on the wall.
Oh, yes, very good. Yes, I didn't see it. Yes, behind the laptop, right? Or something on the wall. You have some papers like Post-its, right? Could be Post-it, something to remind you of something. Okay, very good. Yes, I was thinking of this one. See? I was thinking of this one.
Flowers in the vase.
How do you say that? Give me a sentence. No me hable masticado. Give me a sentence.
There are.
Hay estructura, hay estructura. How do you say it? There is or there are?
There are 3 flowers.
There are some flowers.
Or 3 flowers.
In?
I count 3. In the vase.
But this is not a vase, it's like a flower pot, right?
Pot. Yes.
Flower pot.
Teacher,
So there's a flower. There is flower pot. There is a flower pot on the shelf, right? Next to?
Books.
Next to some books, right?
Under.
There is a speaker.
There is a speaker. Don't forget the article too. There's a speaker where?
Yes.
Where?
Where?
¿Dónde? Where?
In on the floor.
On the floor next to the bookshelf, right? Or something like that.
On the floor.
On the floor.
There is a speak on the floor.
There is a speaker.
Speaker.
There is a speaker in the cabinet.
Where?
In the wall.
Yes, you have another speaker, right? Yes. You have other speaker. So you have 2 speakers, one on the floor and one on the shelf, right?
Yeah.
Very good.
There is a Starbucks on their chair.
Starbucks.
Sí,
¿A dónde dice Starbucks? No. There is, under the chair, you have a coffee mug or a coffee.
Thermos.
Thermos. We don't say thermos in English. How do we say that? Like a coffee mug. It could be a mug, right? Coffee mug under the table from half a cup. Not from Starbucks.
Y el ventilador que está ahí, ¿cómo se diría?
Look at the list. Do we have ventilador on the list?
Fan.
Fan. No, it's
fan.
No fan.
No fan.
Some pencils, a coffee pot, a cup, some notes, a speaker, some papers, coffee cup, shelves, a phone, some pencils, some books. We don't have a mug there. No, we don't have a mug, right? A fan, I'm sorry, we don't have a fan. That's a fan, right? Fan, F-A-N, F-A-N. So where's the fan?
Fan.
Where's the fan?
There is fan.
There is a fan. Don't forget the article.
Next to the computer or laptop.
Yeah, next to the laptop, next to
or
the bed. Yeah, next to the bed. And what about these things on the floor? What are they?
A paper.
They are.
Paper.
They are.
A paper.
And pencil.
A paper. Yo veo más que
paper.
one paper. Ajá.
Two. There are two paper.
What do we say, guys? For
Dos.
Two
there
papers.
are some papers, some paper on the floor, right?
On
And
the
there
floor.
there is a
There is a
Pencil.
pencil.
where?
On the paper.
There is a pencil.
On the paper
Okay,
or on the notes, right? These are like notes, right? Apuntes, notes.
No.
Something else?
There are some papers pinned to the board.
Pinned to the board, very good. Pinned, how do you spell that? Pinned?
Pinned.
How do you spell that?
P-E-N-N.
P-I, you mean?
P-I-N-N-E-D.
Very good. Pinned. There are some notes pinned on the board, right? The bulletin board.
Teacher, there is a jacket.
Like a jacket? Where? No.
On the chair.
Yes, could be on the chair or over the chair.
Okay.
It's a jacket. I think it's a jacket or it's a blanket.
I don't know.
Looks like a towel, a blanket, a jacket. We don't know.
Teacher. There are some pencil in a cup on the shelf.
Very good. They are right. There are some pencils in a cup, right? On the shelf. Yes, very good. On the shelf. Anything else we missed? There's some books on the shelves, a flower pot, some pencils, speakers, fan, laptop. And what about this? What is that? This.
Teacher, there is touch on the blackboard. Tachuela.
This is not a blackboard. What is it?
Only board.
It's a bulletin board or a board. And there are some what? How do you know what you say is touch? Tachuela in Spanish, but what is it in English?
Touch.
No. Anybody? Look it up, look it up. How do we say tachuela in English?
Tuck.
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 Yes.
In English.
Teacher, what do you say?
How do you say?
How do you say S-T-U-D?
Stud.
Stud.
What are you asking me? Somebody told you that?
Stud.
Stud. What a stud. Okay, this is tack. You're right. T-A-C-K. T-A-C-K. Tack. T-A-C-K. T-A-C-K.
Okay.
Teacher. There are some post-it in the wall.
There are some post-its, post-its on the wall. There's a window. There's no doors. We don't see any doors, right?
Teacher, there is a bag.
A bag.
A bag.
Where? Don't invent. There's no bags there. You're looking at the wrong picture. Okay, so very good. Don't forget to use always there is and there are, right? There is a cell phone. You have to use the article a or an. You cannot say there is cell phone. There is a cell phone on the chair. There is a cup of coffee under the chair, for example. There are some speakers in the room. There's a speaker on the floor and there's a speaker on the shelf, right? So you have to use the articles, right? A, an. And if it's plural, there's some notes or some papers on the floor. There's a carpet, right? Or rug on the floor. There's a laptop. You cannot say there is laptop. You have to say there is a laptop. There is a fan. There is a coffee mug or coffee pot and a cup. Okay? You need the articles. You cannot jump, and you have to use there is, there are. Okay, so it's like demonstrative to demonstrate that there's something there. Questions? Questions?
How do you say alfombra?
Carpet. You have carpet, alfombra, or
Carpeta.
no, carpeta, no, this is file. Archivo, you mean. Carpet or rug. Rug is más grueso. No es, no, I don't know how you say that in Spanish, rug. En el baño se ocupan esos. O, you know,
tapete.
Like, could be tapete. My God. Okay, very good. Now we're going to go to another exercise to practice describing places, or it's a game, right? We're going to play. So I have a list here of words, of adjectives. No, that's not the one. A minute.
Teacher. Bueno, quería hacer una pregunta. Mandaron una nota diciendo que vamos a llenar una encuesta.
Sí, es cierto.
Pero mañana, creo, el último día lo hacen.
Pero que iba a ser con nuestro gestor o no sé si es con usted o con alguien más.
O con el maestro, decía.
O sea, mañana me van a decir a qué horas ellos van a entrar y van a pasar la encuesta, no sé.
Okay.
Tomorrow, the last day.
Okay.
Something like that.
No se puede hacer individual. Okay.
¿Cómo no? Creo que es individual. Le van a dar un link y usted lo van a llenar.
Okay.
Something like that, like a Google Form link. En Google Form, y entonces ahí le van a pasar el link, van a entrar a la clase, le van a decir, vaya, llenen esta encuesta, and that's it.
Pero dice, esta noche le esperamos en su clase horario correspondiente. Finalizar el curso, dice, esperamos la colaboración.
No, eso es lo de hoy, que tienen que...
En la indicación 3 dice, ver indicaciones en este video, recuerde que la encuesta la llenará con su facilitador, un enlace de YouTube. Los datos requeridos para llenar la encuesta serán proporcionados por su facilitadora el último día de clases. Datos del curso, orden de inicio, aparece un número, nombre del proveedor con el que se capacitó, Inglés Corporativo Regal International SADCB, nombre del curso inglés, principiante módulo 1, en qué fecha inició el curso y en qué fecha finalizó. Enlace para tomar en cuenta, por ahí nos lo pasan un enlace de Bitly. Desde ya agradecemos su apoyo al llenar la encuesta, bla, 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 bla.
A mí no me ha llegado eso.
Sí.
Es que lo mandan
al grupo.
A cada alumno lo mandan.
Yo no sabía, así que mañana sabré. Okay. What I was going to tell you guys. We're continuing with this thing. Francisco sending messages. Let's see. The list of words to describe. I'm going to share the link as well. This is the list of words, adjectives. Remember that we learned adjectives to describe places. And this is what we're going to play, this little game. Okay, the link is there in the chat. And here you have words that embrace a place, or makes it, when you want to describe a place, oh, it's alive, it's attractive. For example, it's attractive to work at the Banco Catlan. It's beautiful, bustling, full of energy, calm, charming, you can say that city is cosmopolitan, enchanting, fascinating, fresh, homey. Homey means like makes you feel like you're home, right? It's cozy, inspiring, peaceful, picturesque, vibrant. And then you have to express that you don't like it, okay? If you don't like the place, you dislike the place, you say something like it's boring, it's bleak, creepy, like ooh, crowded, lots of people, too many people in the same place, desolate, dull, expensive, horrifying, polluted, stormy, ugly. So these are ways to show that you don't like the place, right? Then you have adjectives to describe, for example, is ancient, old, very old, contemporary, magical, majestic, modern, quiet. And so these are some adjectives that you use to describe places. Okay, I shared the link in the chat so you know of places. So we're going to play a game and I'm going to tell you what it's about. 1 minute. And for example, okay, I'm going to share that here. I'm going to share some, I'm going to write in the chat. I'm going to do it individually because it's a game. So in the chat, for example, look at the chat. Oh, no, that's not the one. Wait. For example, you have to, you ever play taboo? Guys? No.
No.
Taboo. Okay, taboo. Wait. Oh, person. Okay. For example, the word is garden. It's in the chat. Garden. Okay. This is the word that everybody has to guess, que todo mundo tiene que adivinar, la palabra garden. So the person that will describe this garden, okay, you cannot say las palabras tabú. You know what tabú means? ¿Saben qué significa tabú?
Yes, teacher.
What does it mean?
Is something that the people believe is bad or weird or something like that.
Yes, or you cannot talk about it, right? For example, religion and sports, right? There are topics that we cannot talk about because it's a taboo, right? We're not going to talk about religion because everybody has a different point of view, right? It's a taboo. We're not going to talk about politics porque, right? It's a difficult conversation, so it's a taboo. So in the chat, okay, I will write individually, for example, the word that you have to describe and that we tenemos que adivinar is garden, right? You see it? It's garden. And you need to describe it. For example, I would say, it's a place. Wait, I'm going to see if I have it here. It's a place. You have to say, tiene que decir así. It is a thing, es una cosa, it's a place, okay, or something like that. It's a place where people like to go for a walk. It has a lot of colors. It's nature. Entonces todos tienen que adivinar. Ah, teacher, it's garden. You understand the idea, guys? Or not? Or not?
Yeah.
You give us pistas.
Okay, for example, okay, I'm going to start. Okay, you have to. I'm going to describe it. This is difficult. Okay. This is a place everybody has in their house. In their house, and very difficult to describe because I cannot use a word. And sometimes there you open a gate, and there you have it. Most houses have it. Apartment buildings or buildings, they have a big one underground. In a house, you have one. No? What is the word?
A gate.
More or less. It's not. It's a gate. There is a gate that you have to open, and then you go inside your house, and there is a what?
Garage.
Very good, Mario. Garage. That's the word. Okay, now, Mario, I'm going to give you the word. Okay? And I'm also going to give you the words you cannot say when you are describing. Las palabras que no puede decir cuando esté descubriéndolo. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Here we go. Okay. Esta es la palabra que tienen que adivinar. Okay, that's the word that you get. And le voy a decir las tres palabras que no puede mencionar. Okay. Okay. 1 minute. No, let's wait. No. Okay, you cannot mention this. You cannot say this. Ese es tabú, no puede decir esas palabras.
Okay.
And there's one more. And okay. Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Okay. It's a thing or it's a place?
It's a place. It's a place. Okay, there is one in a house. All of us using it.
Use it. All of us use it.
But all the family use this place every day.
A bathroom.
Very good, Jacqueline. Now it's your turn, Jacqueline. It's your turn. Okay,
Okay.
1 minute. 1 minute. Okay. I'm going to give you the word. Let's see. Okay. Okay. This is the word we all have to guess. Okay. And you have to describe, but you cannot say the taboo words are. You cannot say these words when you are describing it. Okay, go ahead.
It's a place. And it's the most beautiful place inside of each houses for me.
Garden.
The garden.
No.
Inside.
And every house.
Inside the house.
Is bed.
No, Francie. Well, yes, that's the most beautiful place. Yes, the bed.
Come on.
The bed.
I say for me.
The kitchen.
Yes.
Who said kitchen? Sylvia.
Yes.
Ah, yes, Sylvia. That was easy. Okay, Sylvia, and I'm going to give you the word.
Okay.
1 minute. Let's see. Okay. This is the word. This is the word that you have to describe. Okay. And they have to guess that word. And you cannot say. Okay. Go ahead. Describe. This is the word we have to. The first word is the one we have to guess.
Me lo mandó al chat.
The chat of
WhatsApp.
No, of
Zoom.
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 Living room.
Wait. Hello. She hasn't started. No, it's not the living room. Okay, Sylvia, go ahead.
No me cae la palabra.
It's the first word. I'm going to put it again.
Tiene que estar pendiente y ver ahí, compañera, porque ahí solo aparece y se va.
Here, it's there. I wrote it. The last one is there. You see it?
Okay. Okay. Is inside. Is the place?
It's not a place. It's more like a thing, right?
There is in old home.
My bro.
Second floor. Between second floor
and
room.
Living room and second floor.
Room. My room.
No, Sylvia.
Stairs.
What? What?
Stairs.
How do you know? How do you know, Wilson? How do you know? Ah, vio la respuesta, Wilson, vio la respuesta.
No. When?
Yes. How can you know it's between second floor y qué dijo? ¿Cuál es la otra? Second floor and living room. ¿Cómo puedes saber qué es esa la respuesta? Stairs.
Yo ya había dicho el libro.
No. Vio la respuesta, Wilson. Bye, Wilson. Now it's your turn.
Teacher,
Let's see.
teacher, fue lo primero que se me ocurrió entre un piso y el otro.
Mira qué inteligente. Okay. Okay, I'm going to write now. I'm going to check with you. I know this word. Okay, this is the word you have to describe, Wilson. Okay?
Okay.
Wait.
Sí, okay. Okay.
No, it's coming. It's that one, Wilson.
Pero me
Okay.
aparece una me aparece.
Pues sí, esa es. That's the one.
Ah, okay. Okay, okay.
It's a place.
It is a place where many people live. Es todo.
Es todo.
Hall or room?
No, many people live.
Many people.
It's a place where you have many different kind of people, right, Wilson?
And we have several neighbors. And we have several neighbors.
Taboo, you said the word.
No understand, Wilson.
It's a place where lots of people live, and we have one. We call it, what do we call it when there's lots of people around?
We
live there, and
people.
We live with different kinds of people. What do we call that place? It's surrounded, it's inside, right? And
Neighborhood?
Very good, Daniel, neighborhood. And
Yes.
Wilson, you said neighbors. You're not supposed to say neighbors. My God.
Excuse me.
No, it's taboo. You said a big taboo.
Sorry.
No. Very good. Okay, this was to practice a little bit describing, describing. And I have, you were supposed to, now that I remember, you were supposed to do about the prepositional phrases. Remember that I assigned that to you? Guys, did you do it? Did you do it? About 3, remember I gave you this, right? Remember this? Prepositional preferences. Yes, did you do it? Did you complete this, guys?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so here are about preferences and habits with the prepositions in, on, and at. Okay, so which ones are true for you? Which ones are true for you? I mean, do you enjoy going for walks in the countryside? Do you like to listen to music in your car? Which ones are true for you? Which of these sentences are true for you? Gloria?
What number, teacher?
No, you have to complete the sentences, right? With in, on, and at, and then tell me which ones are true for you. I mean, ¿cuáles son verdad para usted? Para usted, for your lifestyle. For example, I prefer living in a city to living in a town. Is that what you think or not? You get the idea, guys? You understand?
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
No
Okay.
entiendo. Si es verdad o no eso.
Para usted. Jacqueline, which one is true for you?
For example, when I am at home, I like to sit on the sofa and read a book. That's true for me.
Ah, very good. Another one?
And I prefer living in a town. That's false for me. The number 8.
Ah, okay. So you prefer living in a town. Okay,
Yeah.
very good. Somebody else?
I like listening to music.
You like to listen to music? Olinda?
7. I always keep some extra money in my wallet in case of emergency.
Very good. That's not me. I never keep extra money in my wallet. Somebody else. Something else?
I prefer living in a city to living
In a town. Okay. Daniel? Mario? What?
I prefer a job where I don't spend all my time sitting at a desk in an office.
Yeah, that's true for me too. I prefer a job where I don't spend all my time sitting at a desk. I like outdoors, right? Somebody else, Mario or somebody else? Luis, Herbert, Wilson, Christina.
Me, number 7. I always keep some extra money in my wallet in case of emergencies.
Emergencies
for me.
Yeah. Somebody
it's
else?
true for me.
It's true for you. What about
for me?
Okay, these are like, okay, so here you have to write 4 more sentences about your preferences, habits, using prepositions of place. Did you do this one? 4 more sentences. Did you do it? Do you have 1 sentence?
Yes.
Okay.
I like to go to church on Sundays.
Very good. I like to go to church on Sundays. Very good. Somebody else?
I love to stay at home at night.
I love to stay at home at night.
I love going on vacation to the beach.
I like going on vacation to the beach. For example, I like to watch television on weekends, for example. What?
Teacher, I like to listen to music while walking.
Okay, very good. I like to listen to music while taking a walk or while walking. Or I like to listen to music while when I'm working, for example. Anybody else?
I like to go to the mountain on vacation.
I like to go to the mountains on vacation.
I like to go and I like to go exercise the weekend.
I like to exercise on the weekends, right? I like to exercise. I like to exercise on the weekends. Okay.
I like to drive long distance when I be stressed.
I like to drive long distances when I'm stressed, right? I like to drive long distances when I'm stressed. Somebody else? So this was to practice prepositions again of place, expressing habits. So what do we use with enclosed spaces? What preposition we use, in, on, or at?
At, one, at.
No, what do we use? In, for enclosed spaces, like a room. What do we use with surfaces?
On.
On. With a point?
At.
Very good. With limited areas, the park, Spain, in. With the coast, the path with lines.
On.
On.
In
the coast, in the path, on the path. With lines. In the coast. On the coast, on the coast, on. At buildings, right? At the bank, at a house, at a school, at church. That was the idea of this, right? Learn to use that. Okay. Questions? I'm going to take attendance. Remember that you need to complete your assignments in the platform plus the final exam by tomorrow. Yes? Completarlo antes de la clase mañana, si no han completado todavía. Hay varios de ustedes, Herbert, I think Mario, you missing your final exam, right?
No.
Yeah. Mario, yes.
Is the 100%?
El final. El examen final.
Yes.
I'll tell you who I'm missing. Wait. Mario Antonio. Usted es Antec, ¿verdad? Algo así. En la plataforma.
No.
Yes. Porque no tengo un Mario Alberto. Tengo uno que dice Antec.
Antec, no. En la plataforma aparece como Mario Alberto Rivera.
No. Ya lo voy. I'm going to show you. 1 minute. Wait. No, Marco Antonio Rodríguez, right? Marco? Yes, it's Marco. Marco. Sorry, yeah. So, Ana Maria, you have to do your final exam. Let me see who else. Francisco, you have to complete homework 4.
Yeah.
And when?
Today.
Okay, I have to check. And your final exam, right? Herbert, you need to complete number 3, number 4, right? Yeah, many activities there. Marco Antonio Rodriguez, you have to complete the final, I think. Final exam. And let's see, Patricia, 2, you have to complete. Sylvia, you have to complete, and Wilson, right? The final exam. I think that's it. You have to have it by tomorrow.
Yo ya lo hice, teacher.
Bye.
Todo.
Okay, I'm gonna check. Ana María Campos, are you here? Ana María? Cristina?
Present, teacher.
Daniel?
Present, teacher.
Edith?
Present.
Francisco is here. Freddy is not here. Gabriela? Gabriela? Who's here? Herbert is here. Gloria is here. Iris? Iris?
I'm here.
Iris?
Iris, I don't know.
Iris was here.
Present.
Jacqueline?
Present, teacher.
Luis Alberto?
Present, teacher.
Marco? Marco? Mario?
Present, teacher.
Norma is here. Olinda?
Present, teacher.
Patricia? Patricia? Rosailda?
Present, teacher.
Rosailda?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Sylvia, yeah. David?
Present, teacher.
Present. Present, teacher.
Wilson and Zaira? No,
Present.
Zaira's not here. Okay, any questions, guys?
No question.
No questions?
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
I have a question. I have a question for you.
Wilson, go ahead.
Who is the winner of the World Cup?
Be quiet. Argentina, Messi. Messi, Argentina. For me, they were both winners, both campeones, los dos. 3-3. Empatados.
You threw for
tied.
me.
3-3, empatados. Los penaltis no se vale, ahí cualquiera puede ganar a las chiripas. They put like
Chiripón.
the best one for me is France. Ya lo saben, no me pregunten más.
Yes, we know.
The topic is cerrado, Wilson. No Messi. I don't want to hear about Messi. Messi. Okay. So, any other questions? Que no hable del mundial. Any other questions?
So sorry, teacher.
Okay, next time. So I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
See you
Tomorrow is our last class.
See you, teacher.
See you tomorrow.
Bye. Have a nice
Bye,
evening. Bye.
Bye. Good night.
Bye.